Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Mania 4-Key World Cup here in the quarterfinals. We've got a couple of matches going on at the same time right now. I'm Potassium F commentating here with Shoegazer. How you doing?
Hello, I am doing okay. I just rushed eating dinner, and here I am. This match, that rush dinner was worth it. This match, whoo, powerhouses. That's all I can
This
say.
is a big one, a winner's bracket one for sure here. Two of the strongest teams, seedings-wise at least, in the tournament, going to
Yeah,
be battling it out here. And at the same time, of course, we can't forget about the match that's going on in the background. Japan versus Hong Kong in the losers bracket, which is going to be a
yeah,
very spicy one as well.
that's going to be a very unpredictable one for sure. I am really looking forward to that one. Well, that's going to happen in the background. Remember that all of you viewing right now, can watch the match through text through the MP link command. I believe TalkTalk will be showing you the link right there. Oh, there's one already. But
Yep.
yeah, this match though, United Kingdom versus South Korea, two teams that have very similar strengths in rice accuracy, and not to say that like they're bad at everything else. They are all very all-rounded, but I think South Korea is a slightly more all-rounded one, but also probably the slightly weaker one in the rice department. So this is going to be a
Yeah,
very interesting dynamic.
yeah, definitely. UK has been like easily one of the strongest teams in the rice picks in the entire tournament so far, especially
Yeah.
due to their accuracy and just overall consistency we've seen. And we can see all these bands are coming out fast.
Yeah, United Kingdom banned the LN release map, which is somewhere I belong, and South Korea banning thinking of you, thinking of you. Like we said, South Korea doesn't really have any weaknesses, so they're going for a counter ban, which is banning United Kingdom's strength, which is rice jump stream accuracy, which is a perfectly good ban, but I'm very sad because that song is very good.
Yes, unfortunate. Cheat reel being still up is interesting. That seems to be the one that most people have decided to ban over Thinking of You
Right. I
so
do think
far.
that like for higher level teams, I think thinking of you is actually much easier to act than cheat reel. Cheat reel is a lot more consistency oriented. It's still pretty hard, but thinking of you, I believe, is a lot more lackadaisical in comparison to cheat reel. And South Korea, I think, winning that role, and South Korea going straight away with LFO. Hmm.
Right into the LN. So
This is
United
an
Kingdom, yeah, having a relative weakness on the LNs, but at the same time, I think United Kingdom are going to do just fine on LFO.
Right. LFO is an LM map by category, but this map is very density oriented. There are not too many there's not much release difficulty in this map. Not to say that South Korea, I think this is a good pick for South Korea for sure. This should be quite safe for South Korea, but LN density is not the safest thing in the world, especially against a
Yeah,
heavily strong Rice team like UK. So let's see.
yeah, we'll have to see here. But I think there can't really be any mess ups from either side here.
Oh, absolutely. No mess ups at all. Looks like we're having Ting Momentum Eliminate and Newson, all really seasoned LM players, but we have Geisel, Kai Fanboy, and Flying Samira, all with pretty rock solid ag, 99.7 average. I think UK has a very slight ag advantage right now, but I think that can change really quickly right after this jump stream.
The UK just slightly in the lead overall, but it's not really anything to speak of. And Newson,
Ooh,
oh, that's a big drop from Newson now, and South Korea
yeah,
now.
and Ting dropping as well.
Oh,
Looks like
couple
it's
of drops there.
two misses on the UK side. South Korea with a pretty big advantage now. Their axe is slightly weaker, I believe. Actually, no, Geisel is actually doing really, really good.
Yeah, Geisel is crushing it so far. Calkai Fanboy a little bit behind everyone else in the lobby, but those two misses are doing massive amounts of work for South Korea right now.
Yeah.
Now, all that really matters now is they combo the rest of the map. The accuracies are not far apart enough for
Yeah. Not far
that team
apart
battle
for,
at
to
all.
make a missed deficit. Yeah.
Yeah, two missed deficit of that as well from different
Yeah.
players. And a very short map as well, so there's just a couple tricky parts left of the denser section towards the end here.
Yeah, looks like UK should be getting this. So there's one more Ellen density component, but I don't think there's enough time for them to recover no matter what here.
There's
So
one burst here.
Yeah,
Okay,
they got it comfortably.
Yeah, we've seen a few chokes on that burst so far. It's not going to matter either way though, but that basically seals the deal.
Yeah, very
South Korea
convincing lead.
Yeah, very nice win for South Korea here. Really solid team score overall. All three of their players FCing pretty well.
Yeah, Gasol with the 3x 200 FC with 10-1 ratio, which is absolutely disgusting. And yeah, Nielsen just not having the best of times. He did mention a bit earlier that he's actually struggling a bit with accuracy, so he might be a little bit off this match, which might actually tip the scales to South Korea. We don't know yet. In any case, Pope Gadget saying straight away, "Break the law, reel, please," which means cheat reel is coming up.
Cheat reel, yep.
Consistency pick.
Yeah, so UK really looking to cash in on their accuracy, the rice accuracy they've shown throughout the tournament. Being pretty phenomenal.
I do wonder who UK's third place is going to be. It's going to be Eliminate. Huh. Eliminate, Pope Gadget. I'm expecting Young to be in here. Not too sure if there's going to be a swap. And it looks like South Korea is going to have a huge swap as well. I think Girls Frontline is going to be kicking in. Not too sure about the third player.
We're going to have Girls Frontline in the second and third player slots at the same time.
Yo! I mean, the game is huge, so I guess it counts. Alright, so it looks like Team Momentum is being swapped up with Yonk here.
Yeah, it does make a lot of sense.
Yonk has been one of the strongest Rice players for the UK side, if not probably the strongest, which is saying a lot for a UK team.
Yeah, the UK team was just filled with insane Rice players. We've seen, like, a lot of teams, there's been, like, one or two insanely high accuracy carries, but it feels like UK just have an entire team.
Yeah, UK is just one giant wall of ag, which is disgusting to say the least, especially for quarterfinals where like you would expect players to fall off, but I think UK, if anything, just prospers with this flourishes in this kind of territory, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah, they have the late game as well. It's really scary to think that they might just, not fall off at all.
Yeah, disgusting. Looks like we're still waiting on South Korea's third player here. Not too sure who they'll have actually. I'm very unfamiliar with how South Korea seems to be like a chart in the future. There's Pokemon. Have you seen much of Pokemon?
I haven't seen too much of Pokemon so far. I know they've played in a couple. I think they played in a few maps last week, like Robotic Girl and Diamond Eggs. So along those lines, makes sense.
Okay, I see. All right, root for our favorite teams, everybody, whether it be South Korea or UK. It looks like we have very fervent Twitch chat here.
Yeah, we'll see how both of these teams fare on cheat reel. And so far, we can already see some very nice accuracy starting off the match.
Hope with a slightly lower accuracy than anticipated, but Pokemon not having the best of times either, but again, the gap is so small at even a 200 can switch the direction of this round.
Yeah, the accuracy is really close at the start here. All the players probably pretty comfortable with the BPM in general.
Yeah.
What matters is whether they can hold on for the entire length of this song.
Yeah, this is 4 minutes and it does not stop. This is your only relevant break, and to call this a break is probably very misleading.
Yeah. And especially when you're trying to sharpshoot, the accuracy is in the 99.9 range.
Yeah.
Any tiny little bit of fatigue from the stamina is going to completely destroy your app.
Yeah.
Relatively.
It's like Gasol is actually hitting a bit early, not too sure. CV, okay, never mind. But
it looks like UK accuracy is just getting better and better over time from that intro. Pope Gadget now above that 99.9 again.
Looks like actually South Korea too. Actually, the weakest player in the lobby is 99.82 in Pokemon. The rest are at above 99.9. This is something.
A very scarily small difference in team scores here. This is just a couple of 200s away. And all the 200 from Yonk, actually.
Oh,
down at 99.88.
Shouldn't matter too much since Pokemon's accuracy is considerably worse at the moment. 8,000 sack in accuracy.
We can see like 5 players in the lobby at the same act right now. 99.9 across the entire board.
First frontline tanking a little bit, but shouldn't be too much.
And it's such a long song as well that there has to be a 200 eventually, you have to think. And that, maybe not one 200, but a couple 200s would definitely be enough.
I think Pokemon got a few, but still not enough, I think. This is so close. There's gonna be more of the same here. And looks like Young recovering quite nicely, now to 99.91. Eliminate the first UK player to go below 99.9, 99.89, but South Korea has 2 players below 99.9. Gisol is at 99.90, so just barely hanging on, but still, like any miss, a few 200s, all of them can change.
Yeah,
like,
it is There's no player that's really a massive way ahead, but we can see Yonk slowly but surely building back up to that highest.
Yeah, this is ridiculous from Yonk. The player who dropped the 200 UK team now has the strongest act.
Yeah, this ratio has to be insane from Yonk right now.
Looks like Ghost Frontline Gisel struggling a little bit there, dropping a few 1,000% accuracy, which means that 200s probably aren't enough to... Looks at 200 from Gisel? Probably not, but looks like... But 200s don't really matter for South Korea at this point. They have to bank on United Kingdom choking.
At the end of the map as well, probably going to have to be a miss here, or maybe if there's a massive rush, it's possible as well.
Yeah. Very last.
Still high from South Korea, but just not as high as the players from UK.
Like mid 99.8s are no joke. It's absolute top tier, but
they're insanely high. Actually,
UK, oh my god!
You cannot do any 299. 2.99 million from the UK. Whoa.
That's something else.
3 200s from Young. Still gets the highest score in the lobby. Oh
that
my
is
God.
So cracked. That is so cracked. I'm in shock. That's insane. Like, all of those scores are insane.
This is great. Yeah, South Korea's team score is incredibly good as well. Like almost 993 being the lowest score in the entire lobby.
It's a thing.
It's brutal.
It's brutal. And shout out to Eliminate for actually double S-ing that map too. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, that's the caliber of what you might be expecting for Rice here, I think. It's something.
Yeah, now we'll have to see what South Korea decide to go for. If they want to keep going with the LNs, we still have something like Alone Intelligence up. Has been the favorite for most LN teams, I feel.
This is going to be a weird take, but I think South Korea might go for Zeronier. If they go for Zeronier, we're going to see something really spicy. But there's a chance. There's a chance. Oh, Jackman. Okay, Super Anime Group. Okay.
Oh, Super Anime Group. Okay.
That's actually very interesting because like we talked a lot about how United Kingdom is like United Kingdom's going to be the team that is going to like they're just going to pick Rice. They're all going to pick Rice. But like South Korea's accuracy is not bad too, and I believe that Girls Frontline particularly has a very disgusting score on Super Anime Groove. He has a 37,300 double S on this. So...
Oh my god. 37.
Secret weapon. Secret weapon.
This is a long song as well. 37 is no joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, we saw how close it can be. Like the accuracies of South Korea are definitely good enough to warrant this being a pick at least, but...
Yeah.
If United Kingdom managed to get the same kind of accuracies again, you know, there's going to need to be some kind of weakness at all shown from UK.
Looks like Young's being swapped out with Ting Momentum here, so looks like United Kingdom is a bit shaky on this map particularly, I think. But like again, like the accuracies are going to be so close that like a miss is going to determine everything. And this is a map where you can very easily miss, even if you're a top tier player.
Oh yeah, this is not an act map. We've seen very few teams getting FCs on this map.
Yeah. All right, best of luck to both teams. Root for our favorite teams, everybody. I already mentioned this before, but root for your favorite players too, actually. I know there's a lot of love for girls frontline in particular in Gissel. But yeah, let's see here. How many FCs will we see?
Very well, probably will come down to who misses more in this map, because the accuracies are so close, you would expect. And we can already kind of see it here. Eliminate actually lagging a little bit behind, but plenty of time to catch up.
Yeah, there are a lot of hard parts as well. They're not even in the chorus yet. Looks like Ghost Frontline struck a little bit more than I anticipated here, but that's okay. He just needs to triple S the Jax like nothing.
Just triple S the Jax.
Yeah, just triple S.
Yeah, just hit the notes.
Yeah, just hit the notes accurately.
That's all you really need to do to win.
Oh, gap's getting smaller. Whoa!
Yeah, that's a massive. The accuracy drop was really huge there as well. On the LNs.
Yeah.
That's going to be quite a significant lead going over to South Korea, and they're holding some fantastic accuracies right now.
Yeah, 99.9 average. And Girls Frontline, 99.96, recovering quite nicely from the intro.
Yeah, 99.96. Other two holding at 99.92. Pope Gadget also 99.93 right now. It is basically just that miss from Eliminate. That is the main difference, the act drop as well.
That said, I don't know if a miss on the South Korean side would even switch the match, to be honest. Like, the gap is very big.
If it's a clean miss, the accuracy difference is definitely going to be in South Korea's favor.
Yeah, Ting dropping too. So
Ting momentum.
No momentum here. Looks like South Korea is going full steam ahead here, and they are crushing. Team momentum not having the best of times here, dropping act even further.
That was a large act drop as well, 99.5 down to. And all of South Korea is holding really strong right now, still with the FCs, still holding their same accuracies.
Yeah, there's one more chorus left, and it's pretty easy to like just rush like one jack and you lose like 0.3%. But yeah, they're hanging on to prayer right now for the UK.
Yeah, it's gonna need to be a lot of
dropping once more. It looks like this is
dropping. Has to be 4 or so misses in the last section of this map, but I just don't see it happening with how
this section is very chill, and South Korea's accuracy is pretty good.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah. Okay, one more section, but this is more or less a solid win for South Korea here. This is pretty gross. 68.
Oh, these are some nice accuracies.
These are really nice.
91
20-1 ratios at least. 91 from Pope, yeah. Shout out to Pope for... I think that's his PB.
PBing in a match definitely really good though. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But increasing his accuracy a lot in that second half as well, 99.94.
Major kudos to him for sure. And even with the misses, I don't think it would have mattered. Like, South Korea is just way too strong.
Oh yeah, these ratios are really solid.
I do wonder what UK will go for next though. I'm guessing Rain Shower. Like, I guess I can see you don't know, but I think it's not really the best.
I think Rain Shower has been more of a tendency from a lot of teams.
Yeah. I like this pick, but it's pretty choke heavy still.
Very choke heavy, yeah. Especially in that second half with the combos, we've seen quite a lot of chokes happening there.
That said, like the main saving grace for top players is that the second half of Shuno Hazama is actually a lot easier to act than the first half. The first half is very unstable, so you might see huge fluctuations in score for sure. And
we've seen in most of the other Rise picks, aside from the Jack map, the United Kingdom have had probably, you would say, the better accuracy.
yeah. I think this will be very indicative of how UK will go, I think. As we can see, Yonk is back as well, and Yonk is the strongest Rice act player, so this should be a pretty comfortable lead, at least in act, but again, risky. Combo game.
Yeah.
And we have Transcendence as well, actually.
Yeah, first time we're seeing Transcendence so far this match.
Yeah, very surprising. Transcendence is not too well known for his act, so basically banking on UK to break combo, so completely understandable. Any case, they should be starting pretty soon.
Yeah, we have seen Gaysol and Girls Frontline holding some pretty similar acts to the UK so far, though, so the combo game, one miss from United Kingdom is probably going to be enough for South Korea to take it if they manage to hold on to their combos.
Definitely. All right, here we go. Shuno Hazama, also known as Rain Shower. Good song. Whoa. Oh, Young's act is okay.
Gaysol's act as well, actually.
Gaysol, yeah, he struggled quite a bit the intro.
And Transcendence holding a little bit further behind one of the other players as well.
And they're not even
United Kingdom.
They're entering the hardest parts of the match to act now. Let's see how well they do.
Looks like no one having any massive drops in act so far. Looks like Eliminate dropped a tiny bit, but nothing too major.
Gaysol recovering, but Transcendence act seems to be constant 99.7. Ghost Frontline crushing right now, 99.9.
And matching Yonk even. Both of them holding really high accuracies.
Ghost Frontline slightly losing momentum, but Yonk and Pope are dead even right now.
All three of the United Kingdom,
but there's still a lot of buffer given Transcendence and Gaysol's act. Alright, let's see how well they do here.
Definitely a really solid lead for United Kingdom going into the second half, but as you said, we're about to get into that combo game section. Very easy to miss.
Super easy to miss. Alright, let's go.
Here it is.
Easier to act, but harder to combo. Gap is getting a little bit smaller. Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, Transcendence actually dropping a little bit of accuracy though now, down to 99.6.
Yeah.
Just about. All of UK holding steady with all their accuracies.
Line breaking!
And that was the highest score from South Korea.
And now UK's gap is gonna enlarge, and this is a giant gap right now.
This is a huge lead.
Young dropping at the end, but I don't think that's gonna matter.
It shouldn't matter. The accuracy is still in UK's advantage pretty solidly. So even with that miss, it's not gonna matter in the end.
Tied up. It's 10-1. What? Look at those ratios from UK. They're so close.
They're all exactly the same, those ratios. Girl Frontline as well, with 209, 300's just the one miss.
Oh my god.
This is playing as a team right here from UK.
Yeah. Holy crap. Whoa. What a pick.
Alone Intelligence, okay. South Korea really not picking the same thing twice in a row at any point in time in this match, it seems.
Yeah, I'm not happy with this pick. Like, yes, UK's weakness is Ellen release. Yes, this is Ellen release. But there's more than just Ellen release in this map. And I think you're going to see a few swaps here and there. Choke.
Yeah, definitely.
Aww. No, please don't say that. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna bring in Zubin here. Zubin is very well known to be like a consistency machine. Pretty much never breaking, usually at the expense of lower act, which is usually why you don't really see him in like earlier Rice rounds. But he can hang. He can definitely hang.
Yeah, this is not this is the kind of map that you can kind of afford to not be getting 99.9 on. You know, just managing to combo will be good enough. Zubin, of course, having a good enough accuracy, definitely. But just an update as well on the Hong Kong versus Japan match. It looks like Japan is up 3-0, winning a break point by 2,000 points on Screw. Oh, actually, Japan getting the only miss in that map, but still just barely winning by accuracy. But now we are back into this match. Looking at this is going to be South Korea's opportunity to take another bit of a lead in this match. Still haven't seen any breakpoints so far.
No breakpoints, but I think this might be the first clear opportunity to get a breakpoint. I think. I know South Korea is pretty shaky on this. Not UK. I'm not too sure. It looks like Newson's actually not playing this, surprisingly. So it might be indicative of something. Maybe.
And Newson has been pretty really strong, like overall at LN kind of accuracy as well.
Yeah, which is why I'm a bit surprised. Maybe he mind blocks it or something, which I completely understand. It's pretty mind blockable. It's also very tricky. So let's see.
Maybe some deep insider knowledge from South Korea with this pick. Relatively calm start. Everyone holding on to that 99.8, except for Flying Samira holding a little bit behind.
Yeah, it's like a bit of a storm. I'm a bit worried about Samira's act, though. If he's getting act like this early on, not too sure how well they will do later on.
I'm not sure if it was an early 200. It could have been, but it looks like the ratio is not increasing too fast.
Yeah. Oh, they're dropping 200s. Actually, might not actually be early 200s. Might actually just be having issues struggling with this.
And it's only going to get harder to act as we're getting into the LN sections.
Yeah, but don't forget, a break can happen at any time at this point onwards.
Oh, absolutely. And Zubin actually dropping a little bit of accuracy as well on these LNs.
That should be okay, though.
Yeah, still holding the lead overall, because Flying Samira actually finding a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Dropping even further down.
DK has the very slight act advantage right now. It's not too substantial. Both gadgets act quite low. Transcendence and K-Soul is pretty solid there.
But Eliminate here, 99.84 is really leading the way for UK.
Gap is getting a bit smaller too. It's like Samira's handling it more than fine. It comes down to the other UK players to see how well they're doing.
It all comes down to combo as well, as we said. One miss is way more than enough to change this
True combo game. Oh, Transcendence of 200. That's a pretty big drop, actually, so the gap is going to be pretty large.
Yeah, bigger accuracy lead for UK here, but we can still see it's not huge.
It's still not that big. But it's getting bigger, I think.
It's very slowly getting bigger. We're seeing Flying Samira actually recover accuracy just a little bit. But still not catching up to Pope Gadget or Zubin's accuracy.
Yeah, Transcendence. Samira dropping!
From South Korea's side here. Flying Samira finding a miss, and that's going to be quite a large lead.
Zubin dropped. But that's a trade. That's okay.
It's a trade.
And I think UK does have the act advantage as well, so they just need to hold on to the full combo and they should be fine.
Both of those misses were relatively clean with the accuracy side of things, so UK are going to hold on to that act lead.
The map is calming down, but I believe there is one burst right here. Will they choke it? They do not.
Looks like we're going to get our first break point here.
Jeez, that is really scary. And the axe. they're pretty close in the grand scheme of things. Just
They
eliminating
are
Geisel trading and those
very,
two. Wow.
really close overall in the accuracy. But we do see eliminate here 1-200.
Yeah. Pretty good ratio too.
993. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of really, really good accuracy. Like, the accuracies are really similar. It's just pair-wise, you can see
Yeah.
Eliminate Gay Soul, Pope Gadget Transcendence, and Zubin Flying Samira. There's just slight
Very
advantages for
even.
United Kingdom overall.
Yeah, and UK is playing very consistently right now. I'm very surprised to see how strong UK is over the past tournament. Like they've been pretty. They were a few years ago. They were known to be like a little bit inconsistent, but they're like pretty good contenders. But now they are complete machines. I'm very happy to see that. In any case, United Kingdom pick next, and I think there's only one very clear pick, but we'll see. I think you don't know is the best way to go. South Korea isn't too strong when it comes to tech accuracy, and that is UK's forte. So let's see.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see if United Kingdom themselves know.
Let's find out.
But hard to imagine much of the other picks. I feel like the Rice has been working out for them quite well. Yozakura being the other Rice pick, but that is
Transcendence trying to goad a Ono screw pick from UK.
Transcendence trying to pick for UK.
Yeah.
Trying to put some messages into the mind. Subliminal messaging through.
You don't know. Alright, there we go. Alright, so they did know after all that this is the best pick. I should stop doing that. But yeah, good pick. Very technical. Also the hardest Rice pick in the pool.
Yeah, definitely. We know this is very easy to choke as well, as we've said for a lot of before, but it is just
this
true.
Is one of the most choke heavy. It's like we're bringing back Pokemon, and I'm surprised. Is Girls for not playing this?
Maybe not. We're getting Transcendence and Pokemon in here.
That is interesting. So it looks like they're making sure trying to make sure that South Korea just sustains full combos. UK doesn't have Yonk, actually.
It looks like maybe some of the players from both teams not as comfortable with getting the full combo, perhaps.
It's very understandable, yeah. But like they're starting pretty soon. I think Zubin should be fine. Eliminate him I actually have very little knowledge of Eliminate despite him being a top player, but I think he should be more than fine. Pretty sure someone in the chat will correct me and say something like, "Oh, Eliminate's a top player," and then you're gonna go like, "You're probably right. I don't know," but. Let's see. I'm very curious to see. It's really a combo game here. I think UK has a very strong act advantage. Whoa. Well, these low acts, actually.
Very, very close accuracies between the two teams. Everyone hovering around 99.7.
Yeah, this is very, very close. The gap is getting a little bit bigger with South Korea tanking this and UK doing much better here from here on out. But this is still pretty choke heavy.
These bursts really treating UK better right now. Eliminate and Pope Gadget increasing their accuracy on those. Transcendent struggling a little bit with the accuracy. That's what's really making most of this difference.
Yeah, like that's the main difference for sure. And I think Eliminate's act is going up, and so is Pope's. Zubin seems to be a constant 99.75, which is more than fine. You're beating already the best players in South Korea.
Yeah, all three of these UK accuracies are crushing it right now.
Yeah, and this part is not too choke heavy, so we should see more act increases. So a bigger gap for the UK most likely.
Yeah, we'll come down to this second half. If there is any kind of chokes, even accuracy chokes, South Korea are not massively far behind in the accuracy.
Yeah, single.
Bit of a rush on one of these bursts perhaps could change the tide.
A little bit, yeah. It's like Transcendence dropping quite a bit there. Back to the jump streams.
And now we see both teams that actually have all three players on the same accuracy right now. UK all holding 99.81. Pope missing right there.
That should be enough, though. That should not be enough. They have enough act buffer.
The accuracy difference is 0.2 pairwise for each player. I think that might be enough to keep UK in the lead despite the miss.
No room for error, though.
Yeah, and we can see Pope Gadget now reaching that combo cap of 400 and still a very decent lead for UK. Missing again, though. Now we might be getting into time.
Gap is getting smaller, but they're running out of time.
It'll get pretty close, but maybe I think South Korea might need one more miss.
Yeah, not enough time, I think. Yeah. They have enough time for 400 combo and 10k gap, though.
Yo, shout out to well.
Again, the ratios from the UK.
The UK just have these insanely good, just consistent across the team ratios every single map.
This is a thing. Oh, they are actually going for a screw, huh?
Okay, Transcendence was preparing for it this whole time.
Okay. He was charging up his spirit energy, now he's double S-ing this map. Alright.
Going for screw. Back to the LN. Bit of a bit of a hybrid-ish LN coming in here.
I do like this pick. I guess I could have went for Endless, but I also understand why they didn't, given their scores on Alone Intelligence, so I think this is a good pick. I'm surprised they didn't just go straight for Zeronia if they want to go this route, but, you know, I understand. Looks like they're going to swap out Yonk and Pope. Pope and Zubin. Oh, Zubin, Pope is back? Okay, welcome back, Pope.
Pope's back, so it's just Zubin out for Team Momentum here for South Korea.
I'm very curious.
I mean, for UK.
Yeah. Very curious to see this one, actually. I don't know how Team Momentum will do here. I'm not too sure how consistent he is in tournament formats. I know he's a very strong player, especially when it comes to LNs and hybrids, and that's why he's playing. But can he FC? And better question, can South Korea FC?
Yeah, definitely a really tricky one. Like some of these, a lot of LN coordination going on, and also the rice patterns being thrown in between.
Yeah. Except we're also having Flying Samira in as well, so again, trying to make sure that everyone has full combo potential. So, back to the combo game.
Combo game strategy, it's worked out a little bit for South Korea, at least so far this match.
Yeah. Also, the world's best background.
And video, of course.
Video's not loading, though.
Unfortunately, won't be seeing that on screen.
Yeah. In any case, let's see whether United Kingdom can bring it home and get another break point. Looks like they have an early lead right now, but again, combo game.
Yeah, Transcendence and Flying Samira lagging a little bit behind in the accuracy, but Eliminate dropping a lot of accuracy. A lot of 200s. That's actually going to be a little bit...
Queso dropping really hard too. 99.1% lower than the lobby.
The Pope trading it back, that's actually going to make it pretty close overall. Team Momentum right now is the one that's holding the best. Dropping a few 200s though.
Yeah. That said, UK now has the act advantage due to Gaysol's massive act drop. And Team Momentum finally dropping no full... Okay, there's one full combo in Eliminate side, but... Is it one miss versus two misses? Yeah, okay, it is.
Eliminate, also the one with the lowest accuracy on UK though, so... Yeah. South Korea definitely in a comfortable-ish lead right now. Everyone in the lobby holding around 99.5 to 99.6.
Lots of choke potential in the second half of the map though. We might see a few swaps here, and as you can see, the gap is very small and actually getting smaller because of the act advantage.
Yeah, UK building up the accuracy a bit faster. Pope finding another miss, that's a big act drop as well.
Yeah.
0.2% I think that act drop was. And now South Korea gonna build their lead.
Gap's gonna get bigger too. Jeez.
They just need to hold on to this combo now.
Yeah.
Accuracies are close enough. they won't matter too much. As long as South Korea hold on to this combo, they'll manage to take away the point.
Yeah, definitely. And this is a very convincing lead from South Korea. Like 2 double FC and with pretty strong act as well. Yeah, very low 200 counts across the board, and
yeah, solid act.
That was scary.
All 6 players actually getting really solid act, very, very similar acts across the board. Really just came down to the combo.
Yeah, true combo game, I'm telling you. Oh, someone forgot mirror. Ah, unfortunate.
Ah, that is unfortunate. That is really unfortunate.
Yeah, looks like with that, looks like United Kingdom's pick next, and I think they only have Yozakura, and I don't think they're very consistent on Yozakura. So looks like they're out of safe picks, I guess. They might go for SV, but I think they're banking on South Korea going for SV.
Yeah, SV is always a dangerous one. It's one that you don't really want to touch it if both teams are good at it.
Yeah, and you also don't know how much your opponent practice.
It's too unknown, right? It's too variable with SV maps because you know that both of these teams can play it well, but you don't know the exact skill level for the particular SV map that they have practiced.
Yeah, I think UK might go for Massacre, maybe. I just have this gut feeling. I don't think they're comfortable with Yozakura. I know Pope isn't too consistent on it. Oh, Yozakura, okay, interesting.
They are picking Yozakura now.
Good pick, for sure. But this is probably like the one time I probably expect breakpoints. I'm guessing Transcendence is going to still play. Gesol has been kind of a beast, and Popomon is back. So let's see if is Ting going to be playing this map? I'll be surprised if he is. Oh, Pope is not playing it. Okay, I see.
Ah, okay, so Pope not feeling the most comfortable with this map.
Yeah, Pope did mention that like he's not very consistent at it. He didn't mention to me, but he did say, at least in passing, that he's not very consistent at it because of the patterning. That said, I don't know if Ting is consistent on this either. Zubin should be more than fine. That dude can eat streams like, I don't know, he eats it like he breathes oxygen. Okay.
Yeah, we got a confirmation from Ting, listening to the stream while playing.
Alright, here's your thumbs up. Good luck. If you miss, it's okay. We forgive you.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be kind of crazy to not forgive someone missing on a 324 BPM streams.
That is true. This is a really, really hard map. But yeah, looks like we have Yonk, Zubin, and Ting Momentum, and Transcendence, Pokemon, and Gesol. So this is a combo game. UK should have much better accuracy. But this map is pretty short. So
yeah,
just sprint.
And as you said, this could be the chance for South Korea to win that breakpoint back and tie it up.
Yeah.
If they manage to hold on.
Alright, let's see how well they do on the first stream. This should be indicative of how well they should be doing for the rest of the map. Pokemon first drop!
That is an immediate drop from Pokemon at the very, very start of the stream.
This is an early drop though, so if UK can't really capitalize. Zubin Transcendent dropping as a trade.
Oh, and the accuracy is very well in favor of United Kingdom right now. Both Transcendence and Pokemon dropping significantly in the accuracy with their drops. Zubin as well dropping in accuracy, but that's only one player compared to 2.
Yeah, and I think UK definitely has a pretty strong accuracy advantage right now. Yonk with 99.9, Pink Winston 99.8.
Oh, Yonk is just crushing this right now.
Yeah.
Ting as well.
One more stream here. Let's see how well they do. Oh my god. Looks like Pokemon's recovering quite nicely.
Oh, but finding a miss as well there.
Yeah.
UK has a quite large advantage. It's
a very large advantage, but the last stream has eaten many people alive. Dropping 5 or 6 misses is not uncommon.
It is a really long stream at the end of the map. So easy to just completely tank.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how well they do on the last stream. Ting dropping act a little bit there,
so
maybe not a good omen. But as long as UK can hold full combo, they should be fine. This gap is pretty huge, so 1 miss deficit is not enough for South Korea to take it.
Yeah, so Still that accuracy lead for the United Kingdom and the combo lead as well, so it's going to take a few misses at the end here.
Looks like they're full comboing this pretty comfortably too. That's an exceptional performance from Young.
Wow. All 6 players full comboing that last half of the map there.
10-to-1 ratio on Young.
Yeah, 10-to-1 with only 1-200 as well.
Yeah, that
Ting
is
actually
something.
managing to FC it quite well as well.
Yeah, thumbs up to that, dude. You did a good job. Also apologize to the people supporting South Korea for jinxing them. I will not do that again. But in any case, the South Korean team, would they go for Zeronier? They did well in Screw, and Zeronier is just a riskier version of it.
They might. There's not really much left in the pool. I don't think they're going to pick SV unless they really want to go crazy with their picks, but
I don't think they should.
It's Kronia, Endless, or the SV picks. There's nothing left in the pool.
Yeah, this is something. Also, one thing to point out, UK is at match point.
Yep, so South Korea have to win this next pick and United Kingdom's pick.
Yeah, and I think the UK is... And UK is probably never going for hybrid, so...
Oh! Okay.
Okay.
We're going straight for SV, South Korea being the one to pick it actually here.
I definitely understand the sentiment. Looks like Pope is coming back here. Ting should crush this. So I'm very curious to see how much South Korea has practiced. I looked at their spreadsheet and they didn't really have the best of scores, but like given the no count of this map, it doesn't really matter if you have low axe or not.
Oh, there
you just
is.
have to FC.
Yeah, the FC is so important here because trying to combo some of these bursts and some of the tricks, the beat skip as well in the second half, has caught out so many players, and if you miss on one of these sections or one of the bursts, you can just tank like a whole % of accuracy as well as misses so quickly.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you. Like, there's so many traps in this map. It's gross.
Even if you've practiced them, like, it's so hard to do consistently. Like, it would not be weird to see multiple of these players messing up the burst sections. We'll have to see how this turns out for South Korea.
We'll have to see for sure, yeah.
Girls frontline getting some early 200s, it looks like.
Yeah. But it looks like, I think, you can actually the athlete right now because of Transcendence is act.
Yeah, definitely a solid athlete. But we've seen how little these early athletes matter on this map.
Yeah, absolutely don't mean anything.
And we'll see the trill coming up here will be the first test.
Ting!
Oh, Ting!
Oh my god.
Relatively clean drop in terms of accuracy, but the combo is definitely going to tip it in South Korea's favor.
Whoa, what happened?
Whoa,
goes front line, goes front line.
A massive accuracy drop there. That was gigantic.
Yeah, 2% more or less. Looks like the gap is getting bigger too.
Yeah, Ting, despite the miss, has the highest accuracy on UK right now. Almost the highest in the lobby now as well.
Yeah.
And there's gonna have to be another miss from the United Kingdom for South Korea to come back.
There are a lot of opportunities to combo break for sure, so anything can happen from here on out.
Yeah, there still are plenty of opportunities in the map. And we'll see in these slow jam sections here.
Looks like Ghost Frontline's recovering quite nicely, actually, going back to 98.7, but again, like, accuracy doesn't really matter for them at this point. They have to bank on UK breaking here, otherwise the UK is bringing this home.
Speaking of accuracy recoveries, how is Ting Momentum at 99.7?
Oh my god. Let's see how well they do at the ending. 200, but that doesn't matter.
It is going to be United Kingdom taking that SV point in the end. 1-200 from Ting.
143. Wow, and UK did. I mean, South Korea did amazing too. Like pretty much triple FC across the
Yeah,
board.
South Korea's scores are actually really, really good on this. Like, we've
Yeah,
seen a lot of team scores. Almost every team that's played this so far has had at least one score that's down in the 930 range.
yeah,
Really, really easy to tank a massive amount on this. But that's a
yeah.
triple FC as well from South Korea.
Crazy, absolutely
We do
insane.
not see those.
Yeah, I'm very proud. And South Korea with the like all of their picks have been insane. Like going for like hybrids, going for Rise, going for SV, going for LN. Like they're a
Oh,
huge
they're going
chameleon.
wild. They're going wild with their picks. Like,
Yeah,
absolutely flexing the all-roundedness they have in their roster. But
yeah.
either way, it is going to be United Kingdom making it through. They're going to go up against the winner of the Brazil versus.
Oh, jeez. United Kingdom.
Remind me what Brazil versus China. Oh, that is going to be a good match.
That's a good match for sure. And with that, looks like we're almost set, almost ready. The winners bracket for semifinals is almost ready now. Pretty spicy matches coming up next week, and of course, Brazil versus China is going to be really cool. And I believe South Korea will be limited to the losers bracket. Who will they be facing? Not too sure. Looks like they are facing the winner of France versus Canada. That's a spicy one.
That is going to be a spicy one as well. Canada and France, by itself, I have no idea who's going to come out of that one.
Yeah. But this is
a lot of exciting matches being lined up here.
Yeah, and I think Hong Kong versus Japan is probably going to reach their conclusion here. They're still going on, but pretty much going to be over very soon. It's currently 5-2 in Japan's favor. And with that, it's over. 6-2.
6-2, Japan wins by taking a massacre.
Yeah.
With
congratulations, Japan. See you next week. Classic Crew K.
Yeah, classic Crew K MVP on the SB map at the end to finish that match off. So the next match we're going to have is going to be Brazil versus China in about an hour.
Yeah, and stay tuned for that. It's going to be a very interesting match, at the very least, to see how good these players who are completely correct get some of the best scores that you ever see. And of course, Chile versus Indonesia, that's a match.
That's a big match as well, actually.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what will happen for that one.
Yeah,
so definitely stay tuned for those. That's going to be an exciting block in about an hour. But for now, I think we're going to be taking a bit of a break.
Yeah, before we go, we have to plug banners because PopClock paid me to do so. If you wish to buy a banner and support your favorite team in Multimina World Cup 2021, you can buy a banner. I don't think she's around. Oh, she is around. Okay, he's around, sorry. You see a link from PopClock, and it will tell you you can buy the banner for $2.50 US. The banners are pretty cool, at least according to some people. And if you manage to predict the winning team and you were supporting them, you get to have your banner for longer. And that's always pretty cool to brag. Hey, everyone! I predicted the winning team, yay, or something.
Hell yeah! So definitely get on that one. Click on that link in the chat there, and we'll see you in about an hour.
Yes.